I got boxes, and I got beer. Let's do this. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of Review Tech USA, and I thought I'd spice it up tonight by doing a quick beer review and showing you some new games I purchased recently. My beer of choice tonight, which I haven't had since like 2003, is Blue Moon. This is a very smooth beer. It is actually a Belgian wheat, and I have not had this in a long time, but I do remember liking it a lot. But first, we're going to take a tour around the bottle. Have some nice winter scenery up in front here. Has a nice orange glow to the actual alcohol itself. It's a very brownish, orangish color. And let's see what it says up top here. I don't know if you could read it, but a refreshing, unfiltered wheat ale brewed and spiced in the Belgian tradition. Flipping around to the other side here. For uniquely complex taste and uncommonly smooth finish. I don't know if that's supposed to make me thirsty or arouse me, but it's doing both. Alright, let's take a gander at the wonder known as Blue Moon. And now on to my favorite part, drinking it. It's a twist off. It's not, you don't need a bottle opener for it. And let me get a mug for this, actually. Alright, the mug isn't cold, but the beer was in the freezer, so it should be fine. I'll pour it for you so you can see what it looks like. Hey, it looks like urine. Pour it slow so I don't get too much of a head. That's what she said. And there you go. That is what Blue Moon looks like if you got it on tap. Now let's drink it and see what it tastes like. See if it tastes as good as I remember it. Oh, wow. Wow. It has like a citrusy, almost tastes like there's oranges in it. Which makes sense. It's why they tell you to put an orange slice in there. Really good. No funky aftertaste. It's very smooth. You wouldn't think of it as a beer type of drink. You would think of it almost as like a alcoholic soft drink. I don't know, man. Let me guzzle the rest of this and give you my final opinion on it. Yeah, that's sexy. Wow. Awesome. No aftertaste. Really easy to drink. Get yourself some Blue Moon and you will have some good times. Alright, now on to some video games. Okay, so just recently it was my birthday, and with my birthday I got gift cards and gift certificates, and with those gift cards and gift certificates, I got these. Well, most of them anyway. I got me some games, and I'll show you what I got. And we'll start off with these two. Everyone has been complaining they want their God of War reviews. I promise God of War reviews, and you're gonna get God of War reviews. I'll tell you the story behind it real quick. I actually finished all three of these games a long time ago, recorded them with my Hauppauge, and accidentally erased the folders with all the game footage in it. Yeah, that's why you didn't get the reviews. So I was debating about, I'm like, oh man, I gotta play through them again. Do I really want to do that? Do I really want to rebuy the games? Because I sold my original copies on Craigslist, and when I saw that they were selling God of War 3 brand new at GameStop, not used, again, brand new, for $14.99, I took that as a hint to go out and get these again so I could review them. So I have all three God of Wars. You are going to get reviews for them. Don't know when, but it's going to happen fairly soon. So there you go. Hope everyone's happy. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to playing all three of these again. Killzone 3. I got this from half.com. This was not new. It might as well be new, though. This was not touched. I can tell you that right now. The disc is mint. I had this when it first came out. I did buy this new, and I don't know if I just had a sour taste in my mouth from, you know, just seeing reviews and playing it a little bit, but I wasn't too into it. But I want to give it another chance. I got it for $29. I really can't complain. So, mint copy, $29. Looking forward to getting into Killzone 3 again. And I will give you a review on this too. All these games I'm going to give you a review on. But I'm looking forward to playing this again, giving it a second chance, because I did enjoy some of it. It just wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be, because I really enjoyed Killzone 2. So, looking forward to digging into this game again. Now, everyone I know, whether in the E-world or the real world, has complained to me and said, Rich, you have a PlayStation 3. Why have you never tried this game? So when I realized I had a credit at GameStop, I said, all right, fine. I'm going to pick up Metal Gear Solid 4. I hear a lot of good things about it. I was never a big Metal Gear Solid fan. I did enjoy the games, but I wasn't diehard about them. But I hear this has a lot more action than the other games, and I hear it's like a staple of the PlayStation 3. So finally, I'm going to play Metal Gear Solid 4. 3 years late, I know, but hey, better late than never. Now, this one just made me think of something. Condemned 2. Now, I said I buy used games. I made a video defending the used game market, but I will say one thing that I agree with Humpmaster Flex and everyone else on. I don't buy new games used. Like if a game came out 2 weeks ago, I buy it new. But games that are out of print, like Condemned 2, Bloodshot, and older games, I do buy used. I also consider it a snub to the developer if you go out and buy a brand new game that's originally $60 for $55. Honestly, if you're in a financial position that $5 is going to make or break you, I'm not saying this in a cruel way, I'm being honest, you shouldn't be buying the game anyway. Used games like this that are very old, that you can't buy new anymore, so you can experience games that you wouldn't have bought new anyway, I agree with. But new games, buy them new. What is saving $4 or $5 going to do for you? Anyway, this is Condemned 2 Bloodshot. I was a big fan of the original Condemned. I really liked this game too. I never finished it. I just never had the time when it first came out. When I saw it was dirt cheap, I got this for like $9 or $10, maybe even cheaper. I had to get it. I'm a big fan of the Condemned series, and I'm looking forward to getting into this again. Great first-person melee combat. Really enjoy this series. Looking forward to putting this in my Xbox again. I strongly recommend you try this out too. And yeah, one of the gift cards I got for my birthday was from GameStop, and ironically, they just had a sale on this game, $39.99 brand new for all three versions, whether you got the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, or PC. Duke Nukem Forever. It's funny, I wasn't even going to think twice about getting this game unless I got a review copy, but I saw Lazy Game Review's review of this, and he really liked it, and I trust that guy. Everything I purchased with his recommendations have been really good. I'll have his channel in the description. He's a pretty big channel. You probably already know about him, but if you don't, go sub to him. He does awesome reviews, and he's very objective. He doesn't let major game review sites influence him, so I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to review it, and I'll give you my honest opinion if I think it is as bad as everyone says it is. I have a feeling it's not, but we'll see. Duke Nukem Forever. Now, this one I got with... I had some PayPal money. It was only like $28, and Newegg was selling this brand new for $28. I know you could get it cheaper, so I used my PayPal credit to get Call of Duty World at War. I have this for the PC, and usually I prefer Call of Duty games on the PC. I like Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, and I like Black Ops better on the PC. But this one, I don't know why. I can't even give you a logical reason. I like playing this better on the consoles. I don't know why I like playing Call of Duty World at War better on the consoles, but I will give you a review of this too. I'm looking forward to playing this one again. And I really like this Call of Duty a lot. Honestly, I think it may be my favorite Call of Duty. But I have to pop it in my Xbox and see if it's as fun as I remember it on the Xbox, or maybe I'm just going crazy. Next up, I got Fear Files and Fear for the Xbox 360. This is just the original Fear for the Xbox 360. It's a port of the PC. If you have both a PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 and don't own a PC, get it for the 360 because it's the superior version. And this did not come out for the PlayStation 3, unfortunately. This is Fear Files, which is Extraction Point and Persuasive Mandate. I think I said that right. These are the two expansions that came out for the PC, and they came out for the Xbox 360 too. I know I said a long time ago I was going to review these, but I just got caught up with work and other things, but I finally, 2 or 3 days ago, finished the original Fear on the Xbox 360. So I'm going to have a talk and play up sometime this week. I'm not sure when, but it will definitely be this week. I have all the footage. The game is complete. Now I need to play through these. So it was fun as hell playing through Fear again. Awesome game, and I will explain to you why in my video review. Fear 2, Project Origin. I got this free, and I'll explain why in a second. Not as good as the original Fear. It's a good game, but has very boring multiplayer. It's dead now. I mean, don't buy Fear 2 for the Xbox 360 for multiplayer. And just very cheesy acting in this one. I mean, they had some corny lines in the original Fear, but I don't know. The whole thing with David Beckett, and it's kind of like a side story to Fear 1. It's good. It's definitely still Fear. It's definitely a worthwhile first-person shooter. And if you're a big fan of Fear, I recommend playing this. But they could have did a lot better with the sequel to Fear. I like this. I reviewed it a long time ago, but doesn't live up to the legacy of Fear. Still, hey, it was free. I can't complain. And the reason I got that free was because I got Fear 3. I pre-ordered it, and when you pre-order it, you get Fear 2, brand spanking new. Fear 3, played through it, enjoyed it a lot. Like that you could play again as Paxton Fettel, and you could do the whole psychic, possessing people's bodies thing. Really good game, somewhat consoleized, but it's still excellent. It's a totally different studio that did this. They did a really good job. Story wasn't fantastic, was better than Fear 2's, but really good follow-up to Fear 2. It was definitely better than Fear 2. And if you're a fan of the series, even though it was a different studio that developed this, I definitely recommend getting it. I will have a review of this one too. I already have this one completed. I have the footage recorded, so all I got to do is, review it. So, get Fear 3. Good game. If you like the other ones, you're definitely going to like this one. Alright guys, you saw the boxes. The beer is finished. And now it's time to go upstairs and play some kick-ass games. This is Rich of Review Tech USA, signing out. Start off from the top here. Yes, everyone's been complaining and bitching. They want their God of War reviews. And, f*** me.